They bill themselves as the world's largest rental marketplace, and they really do do amazing things online. Let's find out more now with the co-founder of Ruckify. It's Steve Cody joining us. Hi, Steve.
Hi, how are you?
Good to have you here. Why buy when you can Ruckify?
Exactly.
Right? Okay, that kind of says that on your shirt. Now, you had the soft launch for your company about a year back.
Yeah, October 17th.
This summer, you launched completely.
Yeah, so we started a little over 2 years ago. Idea came about 4 years ago. So Bruce Linton, him and I are partners. So he's the founder and was the CEO of Canopy Growth. So 4 years ago, a tree fell out front of the house. Bruce was out front cutting up the tree, and I went out to see what was going on. He said, "Steve, I can't cut the stump because the blade isn't big enough on the chainsaw." So we thought, you know what, we should know if a neighbor's got a bigger chainsaw. So we said we should make an app so that we would know that. And he was starting to grow Canopy at the time, or Tweed. I was starting to build a company called Better Software. So we had kind of forgotten about it. And 2 years ago, we said, let's do it. So,
yeah. And things have gone quite well for you.
Yeah,
so
it's been a good ride.
Yeah, we'll get into some of the success and the expansion that's coming up, which is great. But so what exactly is Ruckify? I sort of mentioned it off the top, but what do you do?
So if you think Airbnb, but for anything rentals. So if you have a canoe sitting at home, if you had a camper sitting at home, a wheelchair, anything you have, you can literally put it up on Ruckify, make it available for rent. We insure it for you, so if it's damaged or stolen, we'll make sure we'll take care of that. It's a very safe marketplace, so anybody coming on, trying to get on the marketplace, we know right away if you have a criminal record, you can't get on. So it's a marketplace to basically make things available for rent.
And how many listings do you have at this point?
Well, we really started expanding in June, so June was our official launch. Right now we're a little over 50,000 products, but there's about 8,000 to 10,000 products going up every week. So
wow.
it's scaling quite quickly.
Okay, so this all goes through, it's called Pro Store? Is that, what does that term mean?
Yeah, so I mean, just from my experience in rentals, so I've done rentals my entire career, and just knowing how good that business can be, we thought, well, if people are going to put their things on a marketplace, why not kind of give them an opportunity to create a little bit of business? So if winemaking is your passion or whatever it is, why not take some of the things that you're using and really make a store? So a pro store allows you to almost think of Etsy or maybe Shopify, but you get to have your own page where all your products are listed, create your own categories, and then you can drive traffic to your store.
Okay.
So it's kind of it's a fun way to do it. So if somebody might start out just putting up a wheelchair, or actually we had somebody who had just put up a camera, and they rented it twice in a week, and now they said, well, we want to add more stuff. Well, they're adding it to the marketplace, but they're also starting now to build their own little business, which they probably never thought they would have.
So that's all found then through Ruckify.com?
Yep, everything's free. Yeah.
It's free.
It's free until you rent something, and then we take, if you want it insured, we take 20% of a successful transaction. If you decide to opt out of insurance for whatever reason, then we take 10%.
Okay.
So
seems reasonable.
Yeah,
for sure. Especially for stuff perhaps that you're not using, and people can buy it for top dollar, rent it for top dollar.
Yeah.
Okay, so just to sort of switch gears a touch here, trees are also important to you.
Yeah,
absolutely. Is the trees because of your story about how you and Bruce?
No, it's completely unrelated. But I mean, really, it was my daughter. She called me one night. She said, "Dad," she said, "do you know the impact we're going to have on the environment when we start getting people to share their things?" There's over 2 million RVs in Canada, and they're only utilized 4% of the time. There's more TVs in a household than there are people. So she started telling me this, and she started saying, "Dad, we have to start planting trees to signify the impact that we're going to have on the environment." And at first I thought, well, what a pain. Now we've got to count trees. But anyways, it ended up, we ended up being able to put that in the app, so it tracks how many trees you're planting. And it went from kind of what I thought was a crazy idea to something where tremendously, like the whole team is just really kind of driven to make this happen.
Well, you have a goal. A commitment to how many trees?
1 billion trees.
1 billion, not with an M, but B. That's a lot of trees, Steve.
That's a lot of trees. Well, we want to have an impact.
Yeah, and I think you will.
Yeah.
Okay, so not much time left here, but I just want to. So the main page on your website shows like the top rentals, and then there's categories, obviously, so it's very easy to find something.
Or adventures. You know, if you want to do something for the weekend, you can look at adventures, camping. It'll show you everything you can rent to go camping.
Wow.
Yeah.
What are your next steps? Because things are growing pretty quickly.
So today we're in 13 different cities, 7 in Canada, and our plan is to be open in 50 cities within North America by the end of the year, 110 cities by next March, going into Australia next June and UK next October, and we're filing for IPO on NASDAQ for this springtime.
Okay.
So lots happening.
That is a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, congratulations, and I'm proud to have seen this grow along the way with you. And it's just something, Steve. You're blowing our minds here.
Thanks for your support.
Good work, Ruckify.com. Check it out. A great foundation joining us in moments on Daytime.